members and fans and wonderful peoples of Unlock. Happy Mother's Day from my backyard. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful from my backyard. Yeah. My whole garden is full of these beautiful flowers. Look at that. Unbelievable. Just for you. Happy Mother's Day. This also from my garden. This also from my garden. Edible flower. Look at that. All of these, I grow all of this from my garden. Isn't that nice? Yep, on a new bonsai. And not only that, bonsai right here. This is for all the mothers, not only in San Francisco Bay Area. Yeah, no, some of them are from my garden. This one from my garden. This one from my garden. A couple of these are from my garden, but the rest we put it together just to celebrate. I don't want to take a close look of this. How beautiful this! I want you to see how beautiful. Look at that. Happy Mother's Day. This is also from my garden. Look at that. This is also from my garden. From my koi pond. Look at that. We just cut it just for you. Okay? So, this is a special celebration for all the mothers around the US and around the world. Because we have fans joining us from all over the US as well as all over the world every month. And thank you so much. Once again, 母親節快樂，母親節快樂 in Mandarin and Cantonese. So I'm going to show everybody how to do something that you can definitely learn how to make for your mother or for your wife who is a mother or would-be mother. I'm going to show you how to do something light, delicious, and easy. Jade chicken, 金華玉樹雞，金華肉樹雞，很出名的 very, very famous banquet dish in Chinese restaurant. And then I'll show you how to make egg precious noodle pancake. Okay, you can chow mein, you can make Hong Kong style noodle pancake, crispy noodle with all kind of wonderful ingredients. And then I will have usual tofu in savory tomato sauce. All of these are very, very healthy, very easy for all of you to make for your mother, for your grandmother. Okay, the first dish, jade chicken, 金華肉樹雞. I have some chicken breast here. Okay, look at that. And I have some mushroom here. The mushroom is slightly braised in a light tiny bit of wine and oyster sauce and soy sauce and ginger. And then I have some ham, Smithfield ham. But you can use lunch ham, but this is much better. Smithfield ham much better. And then I have baby bok choy right here, baby bok choy. Let us do this first, okay? Trim the baby bok choy like this, okay? And then I cut this in half, like this. I cut this in half. Look at how beautiful this is, okay? And then you can slightly poach it, or you don't have to, you don't have time. And then you can cut up all the mushrooms into thin slices like this. And an angle. Use your knife. Use the knife, you see, look at that. Seesaw at the 45-degree angle. Cut it at this angle, right here. And then you have two pieces right here. See that? That's how you do it, okay? You have it. And then ginger, I also cut into thin slices like this. The first thing we'll do is cut up the chicken, okay? I cut up the chicken, see, pieces like this. About 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch thick is okay. I cut it up, look at that, just about this big, okay? And I cut it up, and that's all I need anyway, okay? And that's all I need. I'm gonna put this, I don't need to put it on the side. In the meantime, always remember to keep your cutting board nice and clean, okay? And then you marinate this a little bit. I'm gonna use the mushroom juice that I soaked the mushroom, cooked mushroom here to marinate my chicken. Waste nothing. the key is don't waste anything. And a tiny bit of pepper, tiny little pepper, okay? And then a tiny bit of cornstarch. And that's how we do it, okay? Marinate this chicken ahead of time. This way, as I mentioned many times, Chinese chefs are the only cuisine that use cornstarch to marinate the meat. Purpose, get that nice shiny glaze, bind the juice, keep the moisture inside the protein, and then also get that nice shiny glaze, okay? Look at that. When this is done, I'll set it aside. I'm gonna show you how to put it together. Here, I have a plate. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna also heat up the steam. Look at that. I'm steaming this, I'm steaming up. Can you see the steam? Okay? Now this is how I do it, okay? Everybody look. A piece of chicken here. A piece of chicken here. Okay? And I put it right here. A piece of chicken. I will show everybody. A piece of chicken. Ginger. Ham. And then mushroom. Another piece of chicken. Look at that, so easy. Another piece of chicken here, and you do the same thing. Another piece of chicken. Look at that, very simple. A piece of chicken, a piece of ginger, a piece of ham, a piece of mushroom. Okay? Very simple. Another piece of chicken, right here. Now, look at that. I line them all up like this. And I do it the other side, okay? One more time. A piece of mushroom at the end, like this, okay? A piece of ginger, and a piece of chicken, okay? Yes. You can use either one. I use dry one, and I braise it because dry one is more flavorful. But if you don't have the dry one, use fresh one, okay? No problem at all. Basically, yeah, go ahead. I use either one. The Japanese one with the more floury, a little fabu. You see the flour on the top. Do we have any of these flowering mushroom that we can show everybody? Otherwise, they normally, the dry Chinese one, they also have the flour one and with all the totally black one, okay? You can use either one, doesn't matter, okay? The Japanese one is a little more expensive, a little more texture, more bite to it, more al dente, okay? So all of these are very good to use. Look at all of these. I'm not kidding. I am lining all this up, and look at that. And then once we line them up, look at this. Okay, I want to take a close look. Line them all up ahead of time. You don't have to do it in the last minute. Okay, line them all up ahead of time, and then you put the beautiful vegetable, okay, around here, and then you line them all up. Line them all up, line them all up. Okay, this is how you can easily do it at home. No problem at all. Okay, can everybody see that? Very easy. You can push it down a little bit, push it down tighter, so this way you don't have any. Look at that, this is how you do it. Look at how beautiful. I'll show you. Look at that. Okay, and then all I have to do is sprinkle a tiny bit of Shaoxing wine, okay, because you already have ginger, and a few drops of sesame seed oil, okay. Now, then you can take it over here and steam it. Let me show you, okay. We're gonna steam this over here. Can you see that? Can you see how beautiful? And just steam it. Very simple, okay? I just steam it right here. I marinate the chicken beforehand. Normally, because I cut it in such a thin slices, it doesn't take too long for the flavor to permeate and for the construct to coat it. But if you're doing a big piece of meat, you can marinate ahead of time. Thank you for asking question. You know what? This is a good question. So you deserve something wonderful. I'm going to send you a finger garden, okay? As a special gift, okay? Because you asked such a wonderful question. In the meantime, the first winner, let's announce the first winner. Lina. Lina, where are you from? Oh, Stockton. Oh, wonderful. The Central Valley, they grow a lot of stuff. I used to go down to Stockton to do the asparagus festival, and wonderful. For Lina, I will offer you a special Mother's Day gift. Chef Martin's signature knife. So you can cook for your whole family and for your parent, okay? Thank you so much. Congratulations. Modesto. So Central Valley. And now, I'm gonna let it steam, okay? I'm gonna let it steam here for a little while. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you lettuce. When I steam, I use medium-high heat. Look at that. Look at the flame. Medium-high heat right here. Can you see the flame? Okay? Okay, good. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to do the second dish. Okay? Now, the second dish is actually very, very good. Very easy. Also, because Mother's Day, we have to have some wonderful symbolic meaning. We're going to do longevity noodle. Egg precious noodle pancake. Now, you go to the store and buy some wonton noodle like this. Okay, this is wonton noodle. Egg noodle. Very thin, just like a angel hair pasta. Look at that. Long noodle. That's why it is longevity. This is wonton noodle. Or you can use angel hair pasta. But I prefer to use this. And then you boil them. You boil them. After you boil them, you put a tiny bit of ice water to stop cooking. So they're nice and cooked like this. And then the rest of the ingredient I have green onion and Chinese parsley. This is Chinese parsley. You can use the regular parsley, but this is stronger. So I use this parsley, okay? So I'm going to cut up some parsley. I'm going to show you. This parsley is actually much stronger than the regular parsley, okay? You can buy them in Asian store. And you go to Modesto, you go to Asian store, you can find this. I cut this up. And then I line this up and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. All into pieces like this. Look at that. Okay? And then when this is done, this is shredded. I shredded this. I also have some leftover mushroom from the jade chicken. So I will press this, take this, and I go slice. Okay? Thinly sliced like this. Okay? And then I set it aside, and all of these are wonderful color contrast and flavor contrast. And then you have, let me show you how many things we have here, okay? And then we also have a little red bell pepper. And then I will hold to this, and I go like this, and beautiful. And then I slice it up. Anybody have any question? Yes? Oh, definitely. We can use wood ear. You can use wood ear. Or maybe we can soak some wood ear and use some wood ear, okay? And let's soak some wood ear. No. Silent parsley, 中近啦， kanchoy. Chinese, it's actually a parsley. It's actually it's a celery, but it's a Chinese celery, a little stronger, a little more flavorful. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Very good. I'm going to soak up some also wood ear so everybody can see. And then once again, all of this. Now just this alone, don't matter why I call it egg precious. Look at that. I have green onion too. I have 1, 2, and 3. I line them all up like this. Look at that. I line them all up like that, and I slice it in half. Parallel cut. Look at that. Parallel cut. Cut in half. And then look at all the ingredients I have. I'm allergic to some of the flour inside. In order for me to celebrate all these wonderful Mother's Day, that I get all this flour for you. I was working in the garden every morning. A little allergy. Anyway, yeah, always working, push up, do that. I do this every day, okay? And then I even go like that, yeah? When I'm typing, when I'm doing things, I go like this. Okay, so this Chinese sausage. Now we go to the store and buy some Chinese sausage. You don't have Chinese sausage, you can use Spanish sausage, Italian sausage. Doesn't matter, okay? This pork sausage. Sometimes there are also chicken sausage. Some even have beef sausage, okay? I'm going to show you the 2 different types of wood ear that you can use, okay? And I'm so glad you asked. Since you are so wonderful, ask a great question for Mother's Day. Who asked this question? A man or a woman? Oh. Announce the second winner. Announce the second winner. The second winner. Cynthia, you have a copy of Martin Yan's China, because Yan can cook with unlock, and this is a wonderful recipe from our restaurant, MY China, okay, in San Francisco. And I just opened MY Asia in Las Vegas, in the Horseshoe Casino. And now, let me show you, since you asked a question. Great question, that's why I give you this wonderful. Now, this is wood ear. You can use cloud ear or wood ear. This is cloud ear, you can use wood ear. And they're dry. When they're soaked, they open up like this. You see this? Now, this is small. When they're soaked, they immediately expanded to big pieces like this. Look at the difference, okay? Look at the difference, okay? So this is soaked, this is fresh. You can actually buy fresh wood ear or cloud ear. This is fresh. I just bought it in the store, so I'm so glad, because you don't mention, I would forget this. I cut. You know why this is so good? According to our study, some of the study indicated wood ear and cloud ear actually naturally, take another close look of the dry one and the fresh one. After soaked, it looks like this anyway. Now this is the bigger one. This is the cloud ear, this is wood ear. Look at this. Look at how the difference. Cloud ear, wood ear, okay? Look at that. It looks like this. That's education. They're fungus. They're fungus. They're about the same, except wood ear is a little bit crunchier, firmer, and the cloud ear is a little bit softer. Okay? So for this wonderful question, I will offer you one of these. Okay? So, oh, you asked questions, so no gift. No gift for you. Now, you have all this ingredient here, right? I also have some leftover mushroom from the other dish. This is wonderful mushroom. You can use any mushroom. So look at that. I set 8 pressures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pressures. Okay? They're all leftover vegetable. So I'm gonna do the pancake first, okay? Let's do the pancake. Actually, when you have a good knife like this is look at that. This is my knife. Okay. In fact, somebody we just show you. We are also this. We just gave one of these knife. You remember? This is a signature knife. And you can actually for Mother's Day we're offering a Mother's Day special, 55% off, and you log in and the cutlery login yankencook.com. Mother's Day 55% off, and a free finger guard. Protect yourself. So if you're interested, get it for your mother, your grandmother, for your neighbor's mother, for your friend's mother. Okay, and very easy to keep sharpening. I have a diamond sharpening steel. Also, yen. Okay, when you do that, you go like this. 1, 2, 3. You see, look at very sharp. Very easy to keep sharpening. Okay, how sharp is this? Let me show you how sharp this is. Okay, when this is so sharp, you go like this. Okay, look at that. Cut in half. Okay, that's how sharp this is. Okay, now let me show you how to make the noodle pancake. You can actually toss it around. So I put a tiny bit of oil. Tiny bit of oil here. Tiny bit of oil. In fact, all I need is about a teaspoon of oil. Okay? A teaspoon of oil. I don't need a whole lot. Just a teaspoon of oil. I throw it out. And then I put the noodle right here. Can you see that? Can you see this? Now, I use a chopstick to spread out a little bit. In the meantime, look at that. I spread it out. I'm making a noodle pancake here. Okay, beautiful. Just the right amount. Look at how beautiful. Okay? And then, when it's almost ready, you put a tiny bit of this oil back here. Oh, this is going to be so beautiful on the side. So then you move them around. You move them around. You move them around. And that's it. And you lift it up. Because it's a pancake. Very fast. Very fast. Okay? Can you see this? You can actually move this around. Can you see that? Can you see that? Nothing gets stuck. I want to have brown mean wrong. That means brown. I want crispy brown on both sides. You see, I press it. This is how to make a noodle pancake. Can you see that? Toss. Any other question? Yeah, I rinse it. I rinse it and let it dry. Let it drip dry. I use a colander like this, or like this, okay? So I have all my tools right in front of me, or like this. So all kind of tools, that's important, okay? Now, when this is done, you go, hey, look at that, beautiful, nice and golden brown, okay? And then add a tiny bit of extra oil on the other side. You do 2 明王, okay? Very little, 2 teaspoons. All together about 2 teaspoons. Can you see that? Can you see how beautiful? Nothing get burned. Yeah, pan fry. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. In the meantime, I'm going to get ready to stir fry. Remember, you buy this kind of noodle in the Asian store. You can freeze them, okay? Very important. Now I'm going to stir fry. I'm going to stir fry with this so everybody can see. cut the whole thing. This is this is sheep casting, very thin, so you don't have to take it out. Oh, look at that, look at how beautiful. Can you see that? Look at how beautiful, nice and golden brown. Look at that. And then I turn it, and I turn it around, and I turn it around, and I turn it around, and I turn it around. Exercise. This is a kitchen exercise. And you put, and then you take it around. Look at that, so beautiful. And then a little bit, if you want to make it more crispy, you put a tiny bit of extra more. Okay, that means a total of 3 teaspoons. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Look at that. So this is going to be a wonderful thing. And then we will put the noodle pancake. Once the noodle pancake is done, let me show you. Look how beautiful this is. I cannot believe it. Nice and golden brown on both sides. You can feel it. It's nice and golden brown. Okay? And nice and golden brown. Can you see? Close up. Look how beautiful. Okay? And then I put this, I slide it right here. I slide it right here. Look how beautiful. This is noodle pancake, okay? And then in the meantime, you know what? Our chicken is definitely done. Oh, let me show you. This is done. I cannot believe how beautiful this is. Look at that. Woo! Take a close look. Nice and hot, okay? And then we cook the sauce, okay? Put it right on top, okay? We get the sauce, put it right on top. This dish is basically done. We will cook the sauce. We'll cook the sauce right here. Okay, so this way we're doing 2 things at the same time. Now the sauce, we're gonna make the sauce right here with this sauce pan right here. Okay, these are the sauce. You see the chicken have some juice coming out. We don't want to waste this. We don't want to waste the juice. You see this? Can you see the juice? Okay. Yeah, I put it back because this is so beautiful and you do not want to waste it, okay? And then in the meantime, I steam it for about 6 or 7 minutes because it's so thin, okay? In the meantime, I also have some mushroom juice, and a tiny bit of chicken broth, okay? And then a tiny bit of sesame seed oil. This is the sauce. And a tiny bit of sherry wine, okay? And a tiny bit of oyster sauce, okay? And a tiny bit of extra mushroom juice. And then a tiny bit of white pepper. I also have some green onion wine right here. This is green onion wine and a tiny bit of ginger and garlic already there, okay? And then I chop up the green onion, okay? And put a tiny bit of wine on top. And then, very simple. Any other question? Any other question? 6 to 7 minutes because it's so thin, okay? Medium-high heat. And then I slightly thicken this a little bit. And this is ready. Wow. You don't want to make it so thick, okay? You just want to make it just enough. Just enough. Then this is so beautiful. And the whole dish is ready. Ah. Now those are egg noodle. Those are 1-ton egg noodle. That you can buy in the Asian store. But if you don't have that, you can use ramen noodle. No problem at all. Now look at that. I cut it. I do it about. I don't want to make it too thick. Okay. I don't want to make it too thick a sauce. Just enough. Okay. Look at that. Then when this is done, I will show you how to present this dish. Okay. Here. You have this here. Look how beautiful this is. Then I put this sauce right here on top. Can you see that? I put the sauce right here. Wow, look at that. Okay. Look how beautiful. And then, you remember, I'm saying that we have some special ginger scallion sauce. So I put this right here. Look at that. Got a little alcohol flavor and fresh ginger and garlic. Look at that. That's how we do this. Okay? Everybody can do it at home. It is so beautiful. This is the jade chicken. You know why the jade? Because this looks like jade. Can you see that? This looks like jade. So this is the jade chicken for Mother's Day for you. Okay? Very good. And then now let's go back to nobody have any question, right? Anybody have any question? Oh yeah. For 1 or 2 days, but not too long, okay? Because unless you cook it, because they can inside, okay? Inside the green onion, and so unless you use oil, and you go to Chinese restaurant, they serve it, they heat up part of oil, some oil, maybe half a cup, and then you chop up some ginger and scallion and put in hot oil, and then this way you can save it a little bit longer because the oil kills the inside, so they don't still spoil that easily. Okay. Now here I have the hand pull noodle. I push it like this. Look at that. I push it like this. So inside there, it's nice and soft, and outside it's crispy. Okay. Now we're going to stir fry the egg precious. Here, tiny bit of. Oh. Yeah, potato starch, tapioca starch, and potato starch, cornstarch, and also tapioca flour. Yeah, tapioca flour. And then we'll stir fry this, okay? Things that take longer to cook, we'll put in first. We'll put in the sausage, we'll put the green onion, and the mushroom, and the celery, all of these, okay? And put it in first. And then we'll have some extra sauce that we can make it for ourselves. This is the extra sauce. We have a tiny bit of cornstarch here. This is extra mushroom juice. That's why you don't want to waste anything. Mushroom juice, flour, a tiny bit of cornstarch, and a tiny bit of wine and sesame sauce right here, okay? And stir fry. And stir fry. And then when this is almost ready, we'll put this right in here. Look at how beautiful this is. Nice and colorful. Egg precious. Look at that. Can you see that? And then we'll make a simple sauce. We'll put all the seasonings here, okay? We'll put it right here. Right here. And then I will slightly thicken this up and put it right on top. Okay? And since it's noodle, I want to make a tiny bit of extra sauce. So this way we can dribble it all over. Look at how beautiful. Okay? Now, this is how I'm going to show you. I use this to scoop this out. Okay? Then I put this. In fact, I put this right over here. And in fact, it would look nicer if I serve in this beautiful plate right here. Now look at that. I put all this beautiful egg precious ingredient right here. Look at that. This is one dish. This is actually a dish by itself. Okay? This is actually a dish by itself. Okay? Now, then I put the noodle right on top. That's how you should serve, okay? When you do it like that, it looks nicer. I will clean this up. Now, I want to do a little garnish. Mother's Day. Look at how beautiful. Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Okay? All edible flour from my garden. Wow, yeah, it's crispy because the noodle is on top. So this way, when you serve it, you toss it in That's why you make it much more interesting that way. Look at how beautiful all of these are. Look at that, look at how beautiful. This is a dish. When you eat them, you use a chopstick or two forks, toss it around. So this way, the noodle is still nice and crispy. Okay? Now, the next one I want to show you. Any other question first? This one, you can actually go out to the nursery to buy all different color. A lot of these flowers, you don't know. A lot like the tulu, they're actually edible. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of the, in Europe, a lot of chefs actually use tulu, right? Tulip, yeah. We have it in the garden. And you eat the petal. You put the petal in your salad. So a lot of these flowers actually are edible. Besides, we don't use any insecticide. It's all organic, okay? So it's very, very good to have. Now, the next dish I want to show you is very, very good. This is good for mother of all ages, okay? This is a special egg tofu. We call Yushu tofu. Yushu tofu. It's Japanese style tofu. It actually got egg. This is very, very good. A lot of Chinese restaurants use this. You open it up in a tube like this. Okay? In a tube like this. And then you actually, I'll show you. This is how you do it. And then I will cut it like this. Okay? And then I put it over here. And I put in cornstarch. I coat it like this. Okay? I coat it. Very simple. Any other question? Of course, you do not have to have this kind of tofu. This tofu is only available in Chinese or Japanese or Korean stores. Okay? Look at that. That's how cute. Nice. No, they are pretty soft. Basically, they're soft. They're soft tofu. They're only cornstarch. Okay. So let me quickly wash my hand. Okay. Wash my hands. In the meantime, you can appreciate the flour that we put together right here. Look at that. The flour for Mother's Day. Oh, before I forget, I'm going to remind you. Today's big price, big special gift for Mother's Day is one of the pen that I use. People always ask, Chef, yeah, what kind of pen do you use? It's a circular. A lot of circle. Can you see that? Okay. A lot of circle. You can see the circle, right? And then I will show you surprise gift for the Mother's Day. One of these symmetry, you can put it in the oven up to 450 degrees, and you can use metal. And then also is scratch resistant, high and low. It's wonderful, wonderful, easy. I want to make sure this is what you're gonna have today. Okay, special gift for you, courtesy. Yeah, very special gift. Yeah. You can find them in all the department stores.
Circulon.com.
You can go to circulon.com, or you can go to any retail store like Williams-Sonoma, Macy, Bloomingdale, or even Costco. They sell this. Okay, they're very, very, very good.
Can also go to
When I give out gift.
Can also go to Maya.com.
Yeah, for up to 450 degrees. Let me see. They said, yes. Oven safe up to 400 degrees, 204 degrees centigrade. And not only that, the lid fits perfectly, easy to clean up. And not only, let me see that metal utensil safe, dishwasher safe, non-stick the exterior, comfort, very comfortable to hold on to, very light. And then also even heating and oven safe and induction friendly. You can put induction burner, so very, very good. So it's you can go to circulonmeyer.com. Check it out. circulonmeyer.com. Now when this is done, you put it in the chat, and then when you're done, we're gonna do this, hit this up, and pan fry the tofu. Pan fry the tofu for you, okay? Let's pan fry the tofu first, because you already have 8, so you don't have to coat it, okay? And I have used 1.5. That's the reason why all of these are circular pans, okay? Look at that. I use cornstarch to coat it so this way because tofu have a lot of moisture. 85%, 88% moisture. So the cornstarch help to retain the moisture so they won't get stuck, okay? Now, look at that. I go 1, I go 2, and I go 3. Okay, look at that. And I go 4. 5. Oh, look at how beautiful. Look at that, it does not stick. That's the beauty. So that's the reason why. Look at that. Can you see that? It does not stick. It moves very, very nice, yeah, okay? Then when this is done, we will let it cook for a little bit. Yeah, medium heat. Because it doesn't take too long. You know, a lot of people don't realize that actually tofu, you can eat it right out of the package. This is already cooked, okay? So it's very important to understand that. That's why I go to Japanese restaurant, they actually serve tofu, raw tofu, which is already cooked with a package, already cooked, okay? And then I will get a small spatula, and look at how beautiful, nice and golden brown. Look at that. Look at that. Look, can you see that? Yeah. Yeah, very, very good. In fact, a lot of Chinese restaurants use this. It's just because it's so cute. Look at how beautiful. Look at that. You cannot miss it. Okay? And then, while we are letting it cook, I'll just warm it up, nice and golden brown. Can you see that? And also cornstarch have advantage. It gives the nice crispy touch, a crisp coating on the outside. Okay? And so we will let it sit here. In the meantime, we'll let it continue to cook this. Oh, good. Okay. Whoa, wonderful. Oh, you know what, Sammy, you got lucky. You have a copy of Martin's Quick and Easy. You have a finger guard. And then you have, because Sammy, you are professional. This is the knife, I will give it to you. Value $90, okay? And then this is the knife that I use today, okay? So, congratulations, Sammy, to ask the right question and also get selected. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to make this wonderful dish, okay? And then here I have julienne, red bell pepper. Never waste anything. Give color contrast. Give color contrast, okay? Look at that. Nice and uniform, like this, okay? And then these are all the mushrooms that I'll be using. And I have, this is a special mushroom. Looks like this, okay? You can buy all kinds of mushroom. I have baby oyster mushroom. I have all kinds of mushroom that you can buy in any stores now. You know what? Mushroom is a very healthy ingredient. You should eat more mushroom. More fungus is good for you. I slice them all up. I even have button mushroom. Okay, button mushroom. Button mushroom. And then I will show you these mushroom. Okay, beautiful. Now, I'm gonna stir fry this with this tomato sauce. It goes well. In the meantime, I want to show you how to put it together, okay? You can see that? Can see this? And I'm going to show how to present the dish. I use tomato. I also use diced tomato, okay? I'm going to stir fry this. A tiny bit of oil. Remember today, special, Mother's Day special. You can order something from yankeecook.com. And then, yeah. By the way, now look at this. I want to have a tiny bit of garlic and ginger. Ginger is also very healthy, so everybody should try to use more ginger. I have ginger, okay? I have garlic. Garlic is also healthy, okay? And then I put all these mushrooms in all together, okay? Because it doesn't take too long to cook. And I stir fry them. Oh, I hope you are in my kitchen. I can smell it. And I put a tiny bit of soup stock. You can use vegetarian soup stock. I also want to show you, you can actually buy vegetarian oyster flavor sauce, which is made from mushroom. I'll show you. Now, normally, oyster sauce, you can buy oyster sauce in the bottle like this, right? But you can also buy oyster sauce we call the vegetarian oyster sauce made from mushroom. Okay? Lakem Pete has this, and you can buy them everywhere. Okay? And then I stir. Oh, this is so beautiful. Can you see that? I love seaweed. In fact, you go to northern China, Shandong and Qingdao, they use a lot of seaweed. Korean food use a lot of seaweed. Japanese food, a lot of seaweed. I use a lot of seaweed. Sometimes I use nori, but seaweed will rip up my rice and eat. It's like a sushi bar. Look at that. No overcooked. Look how beautiful. Look at that. This itself is a dish. Sorry. Yeah, this is quick vegetarian dish. Okay? When this is done, you shut it off, and I'll show you how easy it is to do this, okay? You see the tofu I have here? And I have some mushroom on the bottom, like this. Look at that. I put the mushroom on the bottom. I put the mushroom sauce on the bottom. Look at how beautiful. This itself is a beautiful dish. So everything we have created in front of you, I think that you can actually cook at home, okay? Now, then we can serve the tofu right here. Look at that. How beautiful. Look at that. So this is how you please your parent. And then, look at that, okay? Now, final touch, we're making a tomato sauce to put it right on top. So these are very healthy dishes. I have ketchup, I have extra regular leftover mushroom juice, and I have a tiny bit of wine, okay? And then I am gonna have some diced tomato. I'm gonna show you like this, okay? I squeeze the seed out. Okay, and then I will dice and dice and dice and dice the tomato like this. Okay, we'll set it aside. I will show you how wonderful this is. We'll dice the tomato. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you have a sharp knife, that's how you can do it. Like that. And then this is diced tomato. We put the diced tomato in a container like this, okay? Right here, a little bowl. we will make this a little, first, the juice from the tomato, diced tomato. Look at how much. And then a tiny bit of mirin, okay? And a tiny bit of tomato juice. Now this is going to be so beautiful, okay? And then more the wonderful juice. And there, this is it. You don't even have to add any extra thickening because this is just the right consistency, okay? And then if you want, you can put a tiny bit of extra vegetarian broth. We can make this as a vegetarian dish. Now, look at that. I want to make sure everybody still stay put because the surprise gift is coming up. So you don't want to leave before we give this wonderful piece of equipment out. Look at how beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, very easy. And also vegetarian. And it's amazing. And then, look at that. Okay? So everybody can do it. It is so easy. And then, in the meantime, we will have beautiful, because Mother's Day, want to make sure to have a lot of wonderful things. We want to make sure. All from my garden, okay? All from my garden. All from my garden. In my garden, I only use organic fertilizer, and I do not use anything. So I buy a whole bunch of bucks, and I place it all over the place. So today, look at what we have here. Look at that. Here, we have here, we have here, we have here, and then, of course, special gift for our special mother. And I would like to ask one of the mother to ask a question, and this is yours. Any other question? Mother's Day question. You ready? Are we ready for this big gift? And also a bouquet of roses from my garden. Look at that. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, let's announce the winner of this.
Lucky winner, the lucky winner, yay, is Aurea Durham. Aurea Durham. Congratulations!
Oreo Durham. Make sure you send Stephanie your mailing address. We'll send this to you. We'll send you a finger guard. And addition to that, I'll send you a cookbook. Martinez, quick and easy. Look at that. Once again, I would like to take this opportunity to wish Stephanie and Helen and all our good friends from Unlock and all the people, members and friends and supporters of Unlock. Happy Mother's Day. 母親節快樂. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, huge. Cook for your mother. Happy Mother's Day again. Bye-bye. Make your mother happy.
I'll say a few words to our YouTube fans. A lot of people follow from our YouTube.
How my friends from YouTube? I too. And I'm cooking for you. I'm very, very excited and happy to share with you delicious, healthy recipes. This is to celebrate Mother's Day. I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day. If you're not a mother, you cook and take your mother, your grandmother out for Mother's Day. Or better yet, cook for them. Cook these 3 wonderful dishes. This is the vegetarian tofu with tomato paste and 3 mushrooms. And this is the noodle, longevity noodle, crispy noodle with 8 precious ingredients. And this is jade chicken with ham, chicken, shiitake mushroom, and ginger, and baby bok choy. All of these are fit for the Empress and for all the wonderful, wonderful, happy mothers. Happy Mother's Day.